YouTube. Hey, you already know what it is. I'm back again. Another review, another little insight into my collection. We're getting down to maybe about little over halfway of my Jordan 1 collection. Like I said, I've only been at this for about a year. I don't have a whole lot. I'm hoping by the time you see this, I'll have gotten the court purples. I'm throwing the shoe at the camera, so you already know what this is. So let's jump right into it. 2 pair, same color blocking. Hopefully you can notice a slight difference. Right here is the OG Jordan Retro Shattered Backboard 3.0. There it is, all its glory. And I gotta be honest, when I heard a new Shattered Backboard was coming out, I had seen the Shattered Backboard 1.0, I had seen the Shattered Backboard 2.0, and I was like, man, I'm ready for 3. I'm gonna hop on this guy and get it. And then those images dropped, and I could not express how disappointed I was with the way this shoe looked. I mean, everyone called this shoe everything from the Vaseline ones to the trash bag ones. I mean, these things, man, and it's funny, hype beasts, sneakerheads, we're a funny breed, man, because our energy would change in a heartbeat, bro. I mean, no one wanted this shoe. And I think they came out sometime in last October 2019. And as time went on, got closer and closer to the release date, man, people was like, oh, I want that thing. And needless to say, this guy sold out. And it sold out and it sold out. Sold out. So the way I ended up actually coming across 2 of them was, I did the old reseller thing, which I'm not really proud of, but I had my phone and my computer side by side, and release day Saturday, you guys know what that's all about. I actually hit at Foot Action on 1 pair, and I hit the Sneakers app on the 2nd pair. Now the problem with the Foot Action pair was, I don't know what happened, maybe it was some kind of migration that was going on. This is before the Flex app thing happened, but essentially they canceled my order, right? And if you pay attention to how the hype on the shoe was, this thing was going crazy sold out the time. I mean, you could not get your hand on a pair of these. And I was thankful that I hit on the Sneakers app, which was, locked in, no problemo. But this guy, the Foot Action thing, they canceled my order. I think what actually ended up happening was the site glitched. It sent my home address, which was all cool with the street number and street name, but it had my zip code and state somewhere in Alabama. And they made it seem like it was my fault. They tried to cancel my order. They didn't even want to give me any credit for anything. And I was heated, man. So I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? I got on the phone with customer service. I emailed, I called, and eventually they made things right. Because they tried to hit me with we see that there was an error with your order, but unfortunately this product is all sold out. Yeah, I know. It's the biggest release of the year at that point. So, like I said, they made it right. So now I got 2 pairs. All right. So I got it in hand, and I actually grew to like it. I still wasn't in love with the shoe. So again, on Instagram, my boy Jonathan, and I'll link him down below. It's JSM_801_customs. He's actually a customizer out in Utah. And so since I happened to be in California at the time, it was a short shipping turnaround. So he was up to his eyeballs in these things, man. Essentially what he did was he took some kind of matte finish or even a deglazer or whatever, prepped the shoe, and he ended up creating this, what I call, or maybe some other people call it, but I've only seen the only person to call it these is myself, is a matted backboard 3.0. And I think, just for comparison's sake, man, that's a stark difference in the way the shoe looks, just putting that deglazer and a matte on it. There's the matted version. There's the OG Nike version. So I actually think that the matted version is pretty dope. And again, let me show, dirt on the bottom. This was actually the first version that I rocked. I was a lot more confident rocking this version out just because I knew that the glossy version had a little bit of stigma to it. And you do kind of tend to fall into the crowd, see what's popular, and you got those shiny things on his feet. But as time went by actually grew to appreciate the glossy version. And truth be told, man, the more I see them, the more I just like the glossy version just as much as I do the matted version. So now I'm stuck with two pairs of shoes that I like equally. You know, had I have sense about me at that time, I probably would have been sufficient with just the glossy version. But you know, you really can't go wrong, man. You know what I mean? And really, I chalk it up to wearing this as an everyday shoe. This one is just, you know, standard leather type that you get on any other Jordan 1. But when I pull this one out, I try to dress this one up a little more and really pull out the fact that it's got this high gloss on it, this really high shiny finish on it. So if I'm gonna rock it, I'm gonna be ostentatious and I'm gonna be big and bold about it, I'm gonna throw this guy on feet, and you're gonna see I got these shiny guys on. So I really love this. It's got the starfish color on it that Jordan Brand used on the previous Shattered Backboard 1 and 2. In my Guava Ice video that I did last time, I mentioned that they came in a pack. Those Guava Ice did. And obviously the Shattered Backboard 1 and 2 are out there floating around. But as I mentioned, this is the Every Man's channel, and every man's not going to pay $1,000 for that Shattered Backboard 2.0. And I'm not either. There are a lot better, maybe not. Shattered Backboard 1 to 2 is a pretty grail sneakers, man. So I can't say there's a lot better shoes I'd rather have. I would like to have the 2.0s. I'm not gonna come up $1,000 for those. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd rather buy 3 or 4 pair of my other grails and supplement that 1 pair of 2.0s. Now I will try to link, if I remember, when I edit this video, I'll try to remember. What I may do yet, send it back to my boy Jonathan. Someone already took this shoe that had the matte finish applied to it and painted some white. I think in this section. Anyway, they mimicked the Shattered Backboard 2.0. That would alleviate my conundrum about having 2 of the same shoe and just change this one into 2.0. And it's just custom enough with the wrinkled leather. Again, people didn't really like the wrinkled leather. I mean, they hated on that thing. And thankfully, the matte finish took away some of the attention to that wrinkled leather. But it's just different enough that where if I can get that customized to a 2.0 color blocking, you know, I wouldn't be looking at it as I'm trying to pose. It just looks unique. And that's actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to videotape that and get in contact with my boy Jonathan, get that done. But he's always up to his eyeballs with some kind of custom. But I'll make sure that happens and I'll post it on the site when I do. Some of the controversies surrounding this shoe from Nike themselves, that in the Shattered Backboard 1 and 2, the insole actually has a graphic on the inside of it that has like broken glass, which simulates a shattered backboard. And this one does not. And I don't think anywhere on any promotional material that Nike put out for this shoe that they ever called this shoe the Shattered Backboard. This is kind of a name that the community gave it, and it just kind of stuck. You know, we're assuming this to be the successor to the Shattered Backboard. So, you know, we're gonna go with that. But at any given moment, Nike could have released another color blocking and call that the official Shattered Backboard 3.0. But in the meantime, you know, this is how the Shattered Backboard moniker lives on in spirit. Just for those who don't know, this shoe was born from, I think, a college or exhibition game that Michael Jordan played in. And he had an away jersey that was orange and black, in which he actually did shatter a backboard going up for a dunk. That was sometime maybe 1985, maybe 85, 84, 86, somewhere around there, before probably a lot of you watching this were even born. But that's when he shattered the backboard, and the legend of the Shattered Backboard Jordan was born. So take that for a little bit of trivia. Like I said, man, the best thing that Jordan Brand has always done for us with Jordan 1 is include these extra laces. And this laser bag, for a little bit of time before this shoe dropped, was actually a little bit of source of controversy, because I showed that the lace bag that came with the Phantom Gym Red ones, I think it had this lace bag in it. I can't remember. I don't feel like pulling it out right now. But there were some fakes, man, because this, like I said, this shoe was, you know, a popular one. People were anticipating it, even though the energy wasn't there. Came with some shoe bags that, I don't feel like pulling them out. Anyway, the shoe bags were much tighter, right? They came with shoe bags that kind of looked like that size. And that was a telltale sign that the shoe was fake. So the first thing people started doing when they got the actual ones in hand, they popped that top open and see that the lace bag on the side was like that with the Jordan brand logo on it. So I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that there's an official lace bag that came from Nike themselves. And it's got that orange color with it that matches the shoe. I have not popped that in. I don't know if I ever will. That's a lot of orange for the shoe. I'll try to see if I can find an internet image and see if there's one that I can pull up and show you. I hate lacing shoes. You're gonna learn that a lot of my shoes, once I lace them, it'd be great to give you guys different lace options. Like I said, Jay the sneaker guy, he does that. I linked them to one of my videos. I linked them in one of my videos earlier. I'll do that again if necessary. I'm lazy when it comes to lace swaps, man. I have other things I'd rather do than lace Jordan 1s. That's for damn sure. But at some point, maybe the bug will hit and I'll lace that guy up with the orange. But right now, I think the black and this color blocking looks pretty damn good. Color blocking is actually the same as the crimson tints, I believe, and pine green ones, which we'll get to. You know, everybody's got those by now, but I was gonna bring those out at a later date. You know, they're the most recent pickup I have, but I didn't use the green. I'm sorry, I didn't use the black or the red in the pine green ones. You know, I went a little different route. Maybe we'll get there. But yeah, so I'm gonna get an on foot of these, and by now everybody should know what these look like. You know, if not, you'll see. And just as a FYI, when I'm doing my on feet, it's not necessarily that every pair of pants is gonna go with every shoe that's being rocked with. It's gonna give you some just different looks, man. You know what I mean? People have different types of styles. And I'm gonna give you just a couple different looks to be able to fit yours in. So with that, I'm gonna bring this video to an end. Remember, please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram, J_shoe fanatic, Matt at the Backboard, Chat at Backboard. We out.